Hello, my name is Meiju. Welcome to watch this tutorial for the Growth Point Shawl. You can find the pattern on Ravelry. This is the shawl. It's a small shawl using two different techniques that I'm going to show in this video. We have some intarsia. That is a technique in which you can switch colors between rows or in the middle of the row, and you will get a nice wrong side, and it's stretchy, it's not visible from the right side. And then I'm going to show this technique in which you drop stitches and knit the stitch below. These two techniques are used in this shawl. We will start first with the intarsia technique. So this is a miniature version of this shawl. It starts with the cast on here, and now I'm demonstrating this point in which we switch to another color in the middle of the row. So I'm not using the numbers that I have in the pattern. So since this is a smaller piece of the shawl, so this is just for demonstration. I'm going to now knit 5 stitches. Then I'm switching to yarn B. I'm just at this point joining it and continuing knitting or working with the new yarn, leaving the other yarn here to wait. Do not cut it. I'm working the pattern to the slip stitch edge, which is worked differently depending on right side or the wrong side. I'm knitting now the right side. I have a marker here on my right side. Knit, slip stitch purlwise with yarn in front, knit. Then I'm turning to work. I'm going to work the slip stitch edge, slip stitch with yarn in front, knit, slip stitch with yarn in front. Then I'm going to do the knit front back that I have here. Then knitting with this yarn B here. And now we are at this point where we are switching colors. So I'm bringing the yarn that I'm leaving here in front of my work, so in back of the work, since or in the wrong side of the work. In front, since I have wrong side facing me, it's in front of the work. Then I'm just, and make sure that you are bringing it over this yarn A. Then I'm bringing the yarn A to the back of the work and continuing with that yarn. So let's see what happens. I crossed the yarns to prevent the hole here. Another row, I'm knitting to the place where the yarn should be switched. So now I'm leaving this yarn in back, but I'm catching this yarn under this yarn and bringing it over in a way that I cross those yarns so I don't have a gap there, and then I'm just continuing with the new yarn. So this is basically the intarsia technique with a flat piece with flat knitting, and it goes like this. I'm going to show you one more row. Okay, here we are. Bring the yarn in front or on the wrong side of the work. Catch the yarn that you want to continue with. Bring it under and over this yarn that you left and continue with that yarn. I'm going to make a few more rows to show you how to do the drop stitch pattern that we have here. Okay, then we are going to do the drop stitch pattern. So I'm going to just continue with this yarn, and with this sample I only knit 3 stitches here, so I'm dropping the fourth stitch in the actual shawl. The number of dropped stitches is more, since I have more rows here. So but for this demonstration I'm only dropping 3 or 6 rows, 3 back and forth garter rows. So I'm dropping the stitch, unraveling it downwards until I have this same colored stitch here. I'm knitting all these drop threads together with the stitch, and then I'm just continuing with knitting with the same yarn. So you basically knit all these loops or yarns together with the stitch downwards. It sounds scarier than it is. And this is how you work Growth Point Shawl.